There is genuinely no better feeling for me than when loading up this game, knowing I get to play gun game. Like, it is truly just one of the best feelings I have right now in Zombies. That was like a weird like perk cancel thing then, trying to buy that perk. That was I really thought I broke something immediately then. And no better start as well than to have a Desert Eagle first gun out of 120, and we're on Dome. I've been wanting to do stuff on like this map for a little bit now. I've had it installed for a while, and I always knew this map had like a built-in gun game, and I'm kind of glad that I finally got around to doing it. And it's looking like this one might be a little bit on the easier side, or at least right now it is. Zombies aren't flying in at me yet, but we all know how Rust starts. Starts slow, and then before you know it, you've got juggernauts and napalm zombies and screamers and sprinters and just absolute hell pouring down on top of you. Also, why is there just, like, why? I probably shouldn't look at that too long before YouTube shouts at me. What is... Oh, it's just a gun drop that is not actually rendered in. Oh my god, I was not expecting my gun to swap there. Also, love the fact that you're gonna drop a max ammo for me outside the map. That is that's super great. That's, yeah, love that for me. Not that they're actually that useful to me, but still, it would be nice if the game didn't shaft me, because I know for a fact that means there's going to be some points where I get like a double points drop or an insta-kill outside the map, and I'm going to be very upset. This map actually looks incredibly good. Like, it looks great. The skybox is incredibly good. Like, it's so vibrant and just nice to look at. Like, I honestly think this might actually look better than like any of like the remastered versions of this map we've had, and especially the original version from MW3. Like, it just, like, visually, it just looks really good. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a little cluttered in comparison to the original from MW3, but like, it looks good. Oh my god, he is here. Jesus Christ, that scared the absolute shit out of me. I was like admiring the scenery just to have a juggernaut spawn in and shoot at me. So at least now I know things are not going to be as easy as what I was once thinking. Also, I haven't seen a single goddamn perk on this map other than Mule Kick and Quick Revive. Also, I've now just found Stamina up. Please don't tell me I've got to find Power. I don't, thank god. Alright, at least that's a bonus for me. Also, just realized I have Electric Cherry. Hello? I wonder where that's come from, because I don't think there's any shootables on this map that I have accidentally shot and possibly got myself some free perks from, but I will never say no to free perks, especially when I'm on a pretty small map with all things considered. Also, I have found one of the shield parts being the like the big like back thing, like the transit shield piece, if you will. So at least I know there is a shield I can build, and please do not blow myself up. There is also targets to find. That is slightly concerning. I mean, is it though? I'm never gonna find all 20 of them. I don't think I've ever actually found all 20 of like the collectibles or shootables for like a perkaholic in any of these maps. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna start. Ooh, free perk, and we get Death Perception. Flying through my perks just as quick as I'm flying through these guns, and this KSG is so goddamn slow. Although, speaking of perks, the one perk I should probably actually focus on trying to find is a little bit of double tap and speed cola, because this real speed is not it. Also, 2 doors right next to one another, like, come on now. I'm not made of cash. Jesus Christ. Alright, I found double tap, which is good. Now I just need to find speed cola, and I think that's probably going to be in another locked off room. God damn. How many goddamn doors do I need to open? I don't remember Dome having this many, like, areas to warrant this many goddamn doors that need to be bought for a pretty hefty amount, I must add, as well. One thing I will say, though, about, like, this, like, collection of maps, like the Rust, the Dome, whatever else, and the gun game, like, or the mod packs, I should say, they're all made by the same person. I will say that when it comes to the actual, like, maps having, like, the gun games built into them, I do love the selection of weapons that get chosen. I don't know what it is, because like it's not like guns from just one game, it's guns from like a selection of games, and I really like that. Like, I really like it. Like, it's just enjoyable to play with like just a wide variety of weapons, especially on a map like Dome. And, oh my god, he's here again. Jesus Christ. Alright, luckily he doesn't actually deal that much damage to me, and he goes down so quickly. But, you know, it's nice to have a game where I'm using, like, the Procolot, I'm using the Model 1887s, the KSG, the Deagle, like, 44 Magnum, like, all these weapons that are, yeah, alright, there are some, like, you know, crossovers. Some guns are in multiple games, but, like, you don't have very many of these guns all pairing together and whatnot. Like, Spas 12 and the Procolot weren't in the same game. Also, are these the shootables? They're not the shootables. All right. Thank God they're not the shootables. Like, Jesus Christ. You imagine I'm just running around a map and there's just a bunch of, you know, dolls that... You get the point. Oh my God, he spawned right in front of me. The one thing I don't get, though, is where the hell is Speed Cola? I've been running around this entire map looking for... Oh, it's right there. Jesus Christ. It's just, like, right in my face the entire time, just hiding away in a corner. I've also discovered I'm getting sick. I don't like it. Like, all goddamn weekend, I've had, like, a runny nose, like, a headache, my glands are all swollen in my throat. Like, it's just... It's not good. I've managed to go pretty much all year so far without getting sick, and I was kind of hoping to go the rest of the year without getting sick, and it's looking like it's finally catching up to me, and I don't like it. Either that, or like I'm just getting some like really late, like summer, early fall, like hay fever problems. I shouldn't be though, because the pollen count is pretty low in the UK right now, but my God, I don't like it. I'm hating life right now. Another thing that is making me hate life, and oh my God, I don't know if very many of you are like football slash like FIFA enjoyers, but I am. All right, it's no secret. I am a big old football fan. You know, I support Liverpool and whatever. Grew up in a little town not too far from Liverpool. You know, like I've always played like football games, FIFA, PES, you know, eFootball, and like what do they rename FIFA to these days? EAFC or something. But basically, new game came out on like the Friday, or at least for like the early edition it did, or like early release, whatever. I have never played a game in my life that has made me want to bash my head against a brick wall as much as this game. Like, the running joke every year is like, oh, it's the same game every year, just with like a new name, or they update the number, or like it's a new reskin, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, for the most part, I agree. Oh my God, this map has panzers as well. Jesus Christ. I was not expecting that. Luckily, actually, I've got a shotgun. Why am I running away from you? Come here. He is strong. Never mind, he's not that strong. Actually, I take that back. He's a weak kid. As I was saying though, big old FIFA enjoyer. And every year, you know, people always mock on the game for being the same and whatnot. This year though, they actually changed some things up in terms of like the gameplay and whatever. Like the game definitely feels... Stop spawning on my head. Game definitely feels like a much slower, definitely trying to go a bit more, or at least it feels like they're trying to go a bit more down like the somewhat like realistic route, but even then still not really. But my God, what they've done to it is they've made all of like the tactic system so much more confusing. Like so much more confusing. Like I've got to now worry about like my players like can play in like the right wing position, but then they've got to have like certain roles, and they've got to have like a plus or a plus plus version of that role, and depending on the plus or no plus depends on how good they play in that position and that role. It's like, what the fuck? And so like if you have a player in the right position but on the wrong role, or they don't have like a good plus rating for that role, they don't play as well, and then it's a whole headache, right? The game, like this gameplay speed is ridiculously slow, and I don't mean that in terms of like the football like time, whatever. I mean like the actual gameplay, like running around with your players, attacking. I don't know what they do, but your players run at like 4 goddamn like miles an hour, whereas defenders are like running around like goddamn Bugattis and Veyrons and like Lamborghinis and whatever, and your attackers are like a Mini Cooper, just like trotting along, just not doing anything of like note to try and get past them. And so you've got to like use every single goddamn brain cell and then more in your little tiny noggin to figure out a way how you can pass around 8 goddamn defending players, and then for a chance to get a shot on at goal, where you're going to be met with like an incredibly OP AI goalkeeper. And then when you don't score, or maybe you do score, you get lucky, you've got to do it all over again for the next 90 minutes of the goddamn game, which usually takes about 12, like, real-life minutes. I might have grey hair by the time I turn 27 because of this game. It's so goddamn stressful. And I know a lot of you probably don't really care, but I do care. And it's going to ruin my life for the next 2 months before I inevitably get bored of the game and don't touch it again until, May. But now I got that off my chest. Let's get back to it. I've only gone through 40, not even 40 guns, 39. That was a long ass yap session. I've only gone through like not that many weapons. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. And I'm now not looking forward to it. It's around 15. I've been going 10 minutes. I've gone through 40 guns. I have a feeling this might get pretty difficult. I mean, it's already... I mean, it's not getting difficult. Oh, that's the other thing as well. I haven't even mentioned this yet. I'm using the Reaper mod with this. I feel like I've been using... or I've been trying to, like, make gun games a little bit harder for myself over the last couple of, like, attempts and whatever. By doing, like, the really long gun games and doing stuff on, like, the Bon Voyage map and whatever and stuff like that. But the Reaper mod, it makes it so if you... Well, you don't take a demotion, you take a down, right? So, like, if I get hit too many times, I'm gonna down. And I have, like, X amount of, like, lives to basically beat this. Kind of forgot that's what I was doing until right now when I've just remembered, and I kind of wish I hadn't remembered because now I'm terrified. Oh, there's two of you. Oh my god. So this is basically exactly like what we did on Rust, which bullied me, just abused me for months on end. I decided, you know what, let's take that challenge and do it on Dome now, because why the hell not? And I didn't open that door. Thank god I had the points to open that. Jesus Christ, I am trying my ass off. Oh, Panzer wall thing, Jesus Christ. He is a strong metal tin man, Jesus Christ. Thank God. And there's Juggernauts. There's no Screamers, thankfully, so I'm not gonna go blind at any point, which is nice. But, certainly, oh my god, the bullets on the screen, I thought, like, my game was about to crash for a second, then seeing that pop up. Okay, luckily we are into, like, the good section of weapons as well, or at least we're getting there. Oh, okay, you get a lot of elite enemy spawns on this map once you start getting up in the rounds. Huh. Like I was saying, though, it is nice to finally be in, like, the good portion of guns. For now, at least, because, obviously we do have snipers to come. I don't want that without dying, please. Oh my god, that was risky, going through the fire like that. But you know what? I did it anyway, because why the hell not? Oh my god, an XM25. I hate this thing. It sucks so much. I don't care what anyone says, it's not a good weapon, alright? It's bad. It is very bad. It's just not good in the slightest. You don't get points with it, it can't kill things. Luckily, I don't... No, it can kill me. I do not have PhD. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. I don't want to go through this again. Not gonna lie, I thought I did have PhD. Turned out I don't. So we're not gonna mess around with this too much now, I don't think. Actually, speaking of PhD, where the hell is it? Just so I don't blow myself up. I kind of thought with the RPGs, considering how easily I got through those without killing myself, I kind of thought I already had it. Like, I thought I got it from a drop. Turns out, I did not have it. And it's PhD slider as well. I mean, not that you actually get the slide boost in BO3, but you do get the little snail trail, which I think damages zombies, or at least makes them, like, more susceptible to damage or something. I don't like what I'm seeing right now, because quite frankly, I can't see a goddamn thing. Get me off this goddamn gun. How long do I need to have it for? Just, alright, you don't get any points for this thing at all. Jesus Christ. And we got the MW2 AK-47. Possibly the best version of the AK, maybe, possibly. Or at least it's definitely one of, like, the more enjoyable versions for me. Also realized that we're now at the 2,000 point range with every gun. So this is going to start getting a little more difficult now, I think. And also the fact that we're almost around 20. And we've got elites spawning out the ass. I've got a grenade launcher, which is way better than the one I just had. It's actually kind of wild. How the weapon attachment grenade launcher is better than the actual, you know, what's the word? Like, grenade launcher? There's a specific phrase I was trying to think of then, and my brain just completely blanked on it, and yeah. It's one of those days. The FIFA brain rot of the weekend has done irreversible damage to me, alright? There's so much going on. There's so many spawns, there's so many elites, there's so many guns to go through, and I just can't really keep up with what I'm doing. Luckily for me though, oh my god, panzers! I was gonna say, luckily for me, the turn zombie is doing the business right now. But unfortunately for me, he's not gonna do much of a good job against the panzer. And neither is... What an awful time to get snipers. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, my aim is not on. I've been playing... Oh, I can't go that way. No. I did not realize I couldn't go that way. Jesus Christ, it's a goddamn spawn. I need this to hurry up and get pack-a-punched, or else I am gonna die. This has been a pretty decent run so far. And I feel like now it's just got really, really difficult because I have a goddamn MSR. One of the better snipers in the franchise, I must add. But I am not good with snipers. Especially today. Oh my god, a goddamn Juggernaut now as well. Oh, it's strong against him. So I wonder if it's just as strong against the other guy. Although it will be now, hopefully. Please die, please die, please die, please die. He's not dying. They are dying is what I should say. They are now, though. And I got the fight as well, thank God. One thing I do say I don't like about these, the gun game mods is the way they separate the snipers like this. Like, you don't get, like, all the snipers one after the other. You get them, like, segmented. So you might do one sniper. Then you might do, like, one or two, like, other guns. And then you get another sniper. Then you might go, like, one or two guns without a sniper. Then you get another sniper. And it's just, like, it's just hell. Because every time you think you're free of snipers, another one pops up out of nowhere and just ruins your day. And that's exactly how it's going to be for me for the remainder of this. Like, there's only, what, 27 guns left? But I can guarantee you, there's at least 5, 6 snipers left in this rotation somewhere. I'm also not going to bother with the crate because I don't really want to. This is getting way harder now that the zombies are getting a little more aggressive. Also, what is this on the gun? Is that a shotgun? Nope, it's a grenade launcher. You ever seen an M14 with a grenade launcher? Because I haven't. This is slightly cursed. slightly cursed. So with me dying, Jesus Christ. Let's not pay attention to that at all. Because, I mean, I don't know what I'm saying, really. Words are just falling out of my mouth. No. If I can do this without downing, that would be a really, really good day for me. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that because this is getting a little bit hectic. It doesn't help, though, that the zombie spawns are so aggressive. Like, you kill 5 zombies, they're immediately spawning right next to you, like, within seconds. So you've got to be on it, especially if you're in, like, that building, because they spawn all around you in there, and it gets a little bit hairy. The one thing I will say about, like, these gun games is I do love doing them on, like, these, like, multiplayer maps that have been brought into Black Ops 3. Like, I don't know why, but, like, it does play, I mean, it doesn't play great as a zombie map because it is pretty easy, but, like, it is just kind of fun. Getting to run around like a pretty iconic multiplayer map and just shoot a bunch of zombies with a whole bunch of different guns. Like, I do kind of enjoy it. Also, remember what I said about the snipers and the fact that I've only had one so far? And then I'm going to use a bunch of other guns that aren't snipers before I get to the rest of them? Well, guess what? Because that's exactly what's happened. And I am not looking forward to when the rest of these snipers pop up, because knowing my luck, what's going to happen is they're all going to show up right as all the elites spawn, because there's only 24 more of these weapons left, or at least 24 more individual weapons. So they've got to be in here somewhere. And I'm starting to get pretty gosh darn worried that I'm about to get absolutely stiffed. Like, as long as I don't have to deal with, like, I don't even know what bad snipers there really could be. Any bolt actions, really. I mean, other than possibly the intervention, but there you go. There's the elites. I guarantee a sniper rifle pops up in my hands in a second, and I'm going to be very goddamn annoyed. Okay, this CM901 as well, by the way, really not getting through these guns as quickly as I would like. Oh my god. Also, ACR 6.8, MW3 ACR, the best version of the ACR, I must add. Oh my god. Please do not kill me, because that would be very unfortunate for me. I really want that dual points, but there's no way in hell I'm going to get to it in time. Also, looking like I can't tell if we've got super sprinters or just, oh dear, regular sprinters. I'm in trouble. 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 Somehow didn't die. Oh my god. Yep, of course. No, it's the DA thing. That does nothing. Oh my god. Oh, only having 10 bullets in a magazine is not fun when you're using a DMR and you've got just that level of hell behind you. Where is the big guy? Whilst I've got the pack-punch gun, I really would like to take out the Panzer, but wait, did I kill them both? Oh, I killed them both. Oh. Somehow I managed to get them both with the unpackable version of this gun. Come on, the original version of the M4. Oh, I say the original version, the MW2 version of the M4. This is straight up probably one of my favorite guns you've ever had in this game. Like, I remember growing up playing MW2, and, like, being pretty new to the game. Well, I say new to the game, like, it was my second ever game. Well, yeah, pretty new. It was my second ever game, now I think about it. Like, the M4, whilst it was nowhere near the best of, like, the guns, it was by far my favorite. Like, I don't know what it did or what it was about it, but like I just gravitated towards that thing so aggressively, to the point that even when I learned that like there was so many better guns in the game, like, you know, the the ACR, the FAMAS, the UMP, whatever else, still used the M4, just still used it, just refused to use anything else. No idea why, I just did. Whereas now, these days, I get bored if I use a gun for more than like 4 games in a row. Oh, so how have I still not got this Barrett Pack Punch? I've killed so many zombies with it. Thank you, Jesus Christ. And it's the shotgun version. Yeah, this is what I want. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. I'm not realizing that if I ever play like a map from this like map creator and like mod pack creator, if he ever puts the Barrett 50 cal in, or at least if he never makes like a full-on like Easter egg depth map with like a boss fight, and he puts the Barrett 50 cal in, I just know for a fact that's going to be the gun I have to get. Like imagine, oh my god, like imagine that thing in like any official boss fight. I mean, to be fair, I could literally just load up like Der Eisendrache with whatever mod pack that gun is in and just try and beat the boss with it. I don't like the fact that I'm giving myself ideas revolving around sniper rifles. 33 guns left. How is there still only 33 guns left? I feel like I've been doing this for hours. I've not. I've been doing it for 24 minutes, but it feels like an eternity. Like, straight up, it feels like it might be down to the fact that every time I get hit, I get actually quite scared because I might die. Oh my god, the goddamn zombies are getting a little strong, and I don't know why I'm jumping all around the place like a goddamn rabbit. Like I said, this is where it starts to get just a little bit difficult. You're crossing into like the early 30s almost, late 20s, early 30s, into that final bracket of weapons. Zombies are a little more aggressive, they do a little bit more damage, and I just start getting a little bit scared. And that's where the stupid part of my brain pops out. Also, how are you gonna put a G3 this goddamn deep into the gun game? I love this thing, but like, come on, semi-automatic guns at 30 left is not what I want to be doing, especially considering it's not that good. Well, it might just be because my aim is not that good. However, fully automatic G3 is very good. No, 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 no. Shit, I can't see what's going on. Don't you dare shoot me or hit me. I didn't get scared. I did get scared. No. How I haven't taken it down yet is quite astonishing. Quite astonishing, actually. I for sure thought I was dead then. I said earlier in the video that like I've been thinking about trying to make like gun games harder for myself. I have been tempted to run back the Octagonal Ascension, the first gun game that we did, or at least the first one that kind of like blew up that we did. I've been thinking about running it back with the Reapers mod and just seeing if I can beat it. So like it would be that same like 200 plus gun game on Octagonal Ascension that I did already beat, but I try and do it with the Reapers mod. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I don't think I would be able to do it because like that would be incredibly difficult. But it could be a fun challenge. These Panzers are so goddamn strong now. That took so many bullets from their intervention before they eventually went down. Or before they got finished off by the MG4? M60? Whatever this is, I don't really know. I feel like it was an M60, but I could also be mistaken. It's one of the two. It's either an MG4 or an M60. I wasn't really paying attention to the actual name when I got it, but my god, it also has so much recoil. Jesus Christ. That thing's kicking all over the place. Okay, so no, that was the M60, and now I've got the MG4. Okay. See what I mean? Like, they just look identical. Like, they just do. It's also so quiet. Like, so quiet. And I can't wait to be done with this weapon and then get another LMG or whatever's next, and it's going to be deafeningly loud, and I'm going to hate it. It's going to be an RPD, and it's going to be so stupidly loud that I'm not going to enjoy my life. Yep, there it is. It's just so loud for me. God damn it. I hate when I'm right at times. I'm also still only 19 guns left. Like, I swear to God, this is getting... I mean, I would hope it's getting longer the deeper I get into it, because that's kind of how it works, but like, it feels so much longer than usual. Don't take that out of context. Nope. Oh, well, that's the first down. Enter shadow form. Sick. I can't see a goddamn thing. I can't see a 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 thing. Okay, entering Shadow form was a mistake. I was just blinded. I couldn't run, and I was blind. And just like that, I get this is going to be another Rust situation, I swear to God. Well, I learned to never use Shadow Form or Tombstone ever again, because that perk still sucks no matter what game it's in. That map gets really difficult towards, well, not really difficult, it just gets a pretty chaotic, I'd say, towards the late 20s, early 30s. I can't believe I failed that one. I really can't believe I failed that one. But with that is going to wrap this up for me. I was like, oh, I'm not running that back. Not yet, at least, anyway. But if you do want to see the Octagon Ascension version with the Reapers mod, please do let me know down in the comments. Let me know what other challenges and videos you want to see from me in the future. And with that, my name has been Satch, and I'll see you in the next one.